What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do a stream with some friends showing my Thomas Home Media collection releases with season 5 episodes, especially because the Railway series of Thomas is going to be 80 in just a few days, in 3 days to be exact. So, yep, I hope you guys are looking forward to this and anyone's welcome to join. But please, rules, I need to address those. Yes, rules. If anyone's screen is making inappropriate background noises, showing inappropriate stuff, spam commenting, arriving too early, playing copyright music, or any of that other acceptable BS stuff, I'll have to kick them out of the stream. And swearing is technically allowed as long as you guys don't do it too much. So yep, now I'm going to provide the link a few times, and the link will also be provided in the description as well. Okay, now that I got the link provided, now let me go ahead and show off these Thomas Home Media releases with season 5 episodes. First stuff we're gonna, of course, we gotta start off with Cranky Bugs, the first season 5 episodic release. Here's the VHS version. I have the 99 box. I know I'm gonna get the 2000 blue ink label tape soon because I like how it matches how the tape is blue with the blue case, the blue border, that is. And I also have the DVD of it, where luckily this one is shiny. Yes, and the Ghislaine one is with Ghislaine printed once is put in this case. Anyways, yep, Races, Rescues, and Runaways is next. Looks like I'm just gonna have to show these off all on my own now, guys, because now somebody else isn't joining, which is literal bullshit, and I apologize for the language. I apologize for cussing. But anyway. two DVD copies of Spills and Chills. One's this one where the logo's almost aligned. And this was the one I got from my friend back in that you-know-what year. But I brought this up. I could get this on DVD 3 times with, well, Make Someone Happy and Percy's Chocolate Crunch. This copy, to be exact. Well, I couldn't tell them apart, but anyway. Shitty me, but anyway, Make Someone Happy is next. Yep, brought that up with Spills and Chills. I can get this in Spills and Chills and Percy's Chocolate Crunch on DVD, the original DVD ones, because obvious reasons. Well, you'll see why. Once I have some friends to talk with. But anyways, Toss's Christmas Wonderland is next. And hold on a second, guys. Toss's Christmas Wonderland. Yeah, I cannot ever get the VHS. Well, the VHS variants I can look for, yes. Yep. The 1 season 5 episode on here is Snow. Trackside Tunes. Yep, the Gordon the Gremlin episode is the only season 5 episode on there, and here's Toss's Snowy Surprise. Which I have an extra booklet behind it. Well, that's just the case if I do get the extra Toss's Snowy Surprise. The single one, but it has the booklet. I could just put the extra booklet into Toss's Holiday Collection. Anyways, Best of Gordon is next. I could probably just reprint this Start Your Kids on the Right Track sheet and put into another one in the Best of collection, and also put the one into the Press My Nose, I Whistle slipcover version. Oh yeah, the episodes, well, on Toss's Snowy Surprise, the season 5 episode was Snow, Best of Gordon. TYTM TMTV, hello to you. And yep, the episodes Gordon the Gremlin and A Better View for Gordon are the 2 season 5 episodes on here. Anyway, here's Toss's Halloween Adventures next. I have 2 versions. I have the version with that's the original. Don't ask that question, please. I don't want to answer questions right now. Just oh, yep, one of the versions of Toss's Halloween Adventures. That's the original, and here's the reprint from 2018 with the glow in the dark. Stupid fuzzy was floating around me, but anyway. Here's Toss's Halloween Adventures 2018 glow in the dark slipcover version. Yep. Oh, the episode's Haunted Henry, Toby's Discovery, and Gordon the Gremlin is the season 5 episodes on there. Anyway, Ultimate Christmas, the only season 5 episode is Snow. The only season 5 episode on there, like I said, is Snow. And here's the greatest stories. The one season 5 episode on there is Cranky Bugs. And last one, Engine Friends. With the one season 5 episode on there is Make Someone Happy. Yep, that's the whole collection, guys. And now I'm going to have to find some people to join. Because I'm all by myself again. Anyways, yep, I'm back, guys. I had to take care of something. Yes, how's your guys' day going? Well, me, well, hopefully yours was going well, guys. Mine was very exhausting. I had a very exhausting day. Well, I had a very exhausting week at work. Well, not very exhausting, but very exhausting day at work. God, it was so packed. Oh my God. It was exhausting as hell at work. For my workplace, which I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm so bored, guys. I don't know what to say. No, I don't think I can let that person in. And I'm back, guys. Sorry. I don't know what to say, guys, because now I'm bored. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this stuff in a new way, a much different way. Oh, I'm so bored. Oh, I'm so bored, guys. Need someone good to talk with. Ugh. As I was trying to say, yeah, I just want some people to talk with. Oh, I'm so bored. Hmm. Hopefully, you guys are having a better day than me. I'm so bored, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk unless there's people joining. Excuse me. I'm so bored, guys. I don't know what to do. I am so bored. There's nobody good. People coming in. I'm sorry if I'm sing. I'm sorry if I'm singing this song, guys. I am so bored. Oh, I'm so bored. Mm, Happy Friday, Lance Jackson. Who's trying to get in? Not him. Come on, I want Jake Martin. I want Jake Martin. Where is he? I want him to come back. Well, I want him to come, please. I'm so bored. I'm fine, I guess, Lance Jackson. I just had a exhausting Friday. I'm just so bored. No, I want Jake Martin, guys, not this person. If he does not come in the next few minutes, I am gonna lose my mind. I'm bored. Where is somebody I can talk with? And it's a good friend. Come on, not LJ Thomas. I want Jake Martin. I'm getting so bored and lose my mind. Oh, I'm so bored, guys. I don't know what to say. I like I said, I know you guys are there having a better Friday than me. I am so bored, guys. I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, like I said, we know season 5 is a fan favorite season of Thomas. I am so going to be bored in the next few minutes if nobody comes in and joins. Good people. Oh my god. Not LJ and Thomas. I want Jake Martin. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna freaking be mad if he doesn't. If they do not come in the next few minutes, I'm just gonna be so bored. Yeah, I don't want LJ and Thomas. He's just showing stupid bullshit All Engines Go, and I don't give a crap about that stupid reboot. I am so bored, guys. Hope you guys are not bored like I am. Oh, I'm getting bored again, guys. Oh, I'm so bored, guys. I'm still getting bored. I just finished showing all the Thomas Home Media releases. Now I have to wait for other people, and they're just taking forever. Are you kidding me? Not LJ and Thomas. Where on earth is Jake Martin? Oh my god. I'm gonna get so freaking annoyed if this keeps happening again. Is that Jake Martin? Yes! Finally! Finally! Hooray! 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 Hopefully, now, Jake Martin. Hopefully, this doesn't cause any. Nothing will happen this time. There's nothing in your house bothering you. And hopefully, everything else. And don't say anything. Hopefully, nothing, Jake Martin. And don't say anything about why I had to start over. Don't say anything. Hopefully, Jake Martin, nothing is making noise in the background of your place. And don't say anything wrong. Do not say anything wrong. Okay. Hopefully, I won't say anything. Okay. We'll just. Alright.
Hello there.
Hey, Jake Martin. Hey, Jake Barton, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yep, welcome to the stream showing Thomas home media releases with season 5 episodes, especially because the Railway series is coming up on 80 years old in 3 days.
Awesome.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, some Thomas releases with season 5 episodes, the Best of Gordon VHS.
Yep. It only has Gordon and the Gremlin and a better view for Gordon. So, yeah, I got 5 of them. Thomas's Snowy Surprise has snow.
Yep.
Quarry Adventures on Sodor with Rusty and the Boulder. Ultimate Christmas with snow, of course. And Trackside Tunes with Gordon and the Gremlin, of course. And hit favorites. Awesome Adventures Volume 3, Thrills and Chills with Haunted Henry and Duncan Gets Spooked.
Yep. I still show other stuff as long as it's Thomas related and other stuff. I actually want to show you that I have 2 copies of Thomas's Sodor Celebration Jake Barton one. Because I had to find a copy where the artwork was not faded. And I even took the artwork from the one that I got was the Fox reprint, but put it into this copy, and now both my copies have non-faded spines. But especially because I also want to try this, put the Easter packaging over this copy of Thomas's Sodor Celebration. But this one will stay in the main collection for me. And the similar thing with track stars, like the Easter one with Sodor Celebration. I can even get another copy of Track Stars, but I want to make sure I want to put the original 2006 DVD disc into this copy and get the inserts from another Track Stars. And especially, yes, my 10 Years of Thomas DVD. Maybe I will get this in Totally Thomas Volume 7 with James Goes Buzz Buzz and Thomas Percy and the Dragon. So I can have my even Thomas Percy and the Dragon formats with, well, of course, it's in the double feature of Toss the Treasure, but I also have Toss the Treasure in the 6 DVD pack with this and the 4 best ofs. Or even, have Toss the Treasure on DVD 4 times because, well, ones that are DVD only, I can get them on DVD 4 times with an original release. Like, except one 10 Years of Toss will have the slip cover, one doesn't. Also, for these best ofs for Thomas, Percy, and James, and Gordon, well, of course I want Gordon to have the gold one because I want to have them put in order. I know you're not going to get the blue border outline of Best of Thomas on DVD or the green one of Best of Percy. But for me, yes, I did. Yes, I got a Best of Percy. This case is in much better condition, and the booklet's not ripped like that. It's not ripped like that. Yeah, but also since I'm holding the 4 best ofs, Jake Martin, I could also show off. Yes, we know there's season 5 footage in the between the episodes on these best ofs. Yep, I know there's one in After the Scar for Percy one. There's a couple from Happy Ever After. Well, the first one's like when Percy says, "Oh, yes, of course." Or in the other one, when it says, "Percy didn't know how, but his driver thought so." Or like when Percy's puffing backwards, tired towards the canvas barrier from Put Upon Percy.
Yeah.
Well, when his driver said, "There's a canvas barrier by the track. That might save us." Well, no, that's after Toss Percy in the mail train. Well, that's after the Toss Percy in the mail train one. Yeah, that's so that the Scar for Percy one at the last of Percy from season 5 is shown at the end of A Big Surprise for Percy when he said, "It was certainly a surprise," said Percy. "And you were right, Bertie. A really useful and by surprise." And then there's, after the Percy's Predicament one, intermission one is over, before it cuts to Toss Percy in the mail train, there's one of him yawning in the siding from Ba. He goes, "Ah." Yeah.
Ah, time for a snooze.
But then the last picture is shown of Sir Topham Hatt and his mother from Gordon the Gremlin. Yep, on that in Trackside Tunes. When he says the last line, "You are indeed really useful engines, and my mother, of course, is always right." Ha 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 ha. Okay, so this one after Toss Percy in the mail train for season 5 footage after the canvas barrier one when Percy backs up to, but he's all tired. But this one he's smiling with his new coat of paint, looking brighter than ever. Just, "Yes, indeed. But just look at how my new coat of paint shines." And then when he puffs up to Bill and Ben, telling him the false thing, "Hey, you two, this diesel might have a new diesel might have a toothache." Okay, I know for ones on Best of Thomas, like after the Thomas Saves the Day one, when they're singing this portion of Toss's anthem, the last ones are from By George after Toss Saves the Day one's over and before the Troll for Thomas Out of Sync is about to start. Like when he crashes through the barn in By George.
And the same intermission after Trouble for Thomas is over before we head to Thomas and Stepney.
But yeah, but this one after A Big Day for Thomas is over, there's him surprised when they sing the lyrics, he's always playing games, but he's surprised and Percy's like all upset, and Thomas says, "Why don't you use the water in our tanks? We just refilled them." And then when they sing the lyrics, the Fat Controller scolds him, but Sir Topham Hatt is laughing from Thomas and the Rumors when the narrator said, "Sir Topham Hatt laughed."
Yeah, and then he says, "Well, the engines are wrong, and you shouldn't be listening to rumors, Thomas."
Yep, and then the last scene is shown before they cut to the message saying the next story is coming up. The last one's for Toss the Rumors when he says, "One day, when he stopped at a small station, some children looked sad."
Oh, and what about the scene from Double Teething Troubles when he said, "Apparently it's teething troubles,"
confided Toss to Percy. Yeah, after the Troll for Thomas Out of Sync is over. Yeah, brought that before. And I did. Yep, I'll say stuff in a different way. I do have a way to get Salty Secret on DVD 3 times, Shake Barn, and I'm not going to get the reprint, The Runaway Engine. I'm not getting the re-release of the Runaway. No, the Harvey to the Rescue re-release of Salty Secret. The Runaway Engine is the re-release of Toss's Friends Get Along. I mean, the only reason I would get this on DVD 3 times anyway is because the similar thing with Totally Thomas Volume 2, the 2 box set variations. And yes, I don't want to go near the, like I said, the 2009 boxcar design of this and Friends Get Along with the retitling The Runaway Engine and and Harvey to the Rescue.
Me, neither.
I prefer the original one. That's why I'm going to have 3 DVD copies of Salty Secret, but one's going to have the sticker on the outer sleeve on Salty's boiler. Well, it's not going to be on the paper of Salty's boiler, but on the outer sleeve somewhere on the portion of Salty's boiler. Anyways, here's... Yep, Percy Takes the Plunge. Yes, with slipcover finally, because it came in this lot. And yeah, it's cut off like my Mud Glorious Mud DVD is, which is a shame. The shame of it is, but at least I'm happy to have it with a slipcover at least. But at least it's not falling apart. The whole slipcover is not torn apart, which is good. Basically, it's not like falling apart like this. At least it's staying intact. Okay. And of course, yeah, like I said, Track Stars, I'll find the Easter edition. I'll probably put it over this copy if I find a Track Stars original 2006 DVD and it doesn't have the Fox logo printed on Thomas's face, even though I know a lot of people say they don't mind the reprint of Track Stars with the 20th Century Fox logo on Thomas's face.
Or the FBI anti-pricey thing.
Yeah, some people say they like it because it adds more decoration to the disc, but it still plays like the original disc, which is good. It still plays the original, which is good. But yeah, now I'm just going to show just the original of Halloween Adventures, Jake Barn. The reasons why, I'll say this now, because like I said, I'm going to have the Thomas Gets Tricked George Carlin narration on DVD 4 times, even though I am going to find that Thomas Gets Tricked 1995 George Carlin VHS. But like I said, I'm going to find 2 other bare copies of Thomas's Halloween Adventures in thicker cases, but they're the original Anchor Bay release. I don't like those. Even though I'm glad on the Universal re-release, they fixed how the Fogman is actually mushed together as one word, whereas on this one, they spaced out the words fog and men in the actual program. But like I said, I'm just going to find 2 more. Well, yeah, I know you don't want to get the slipcover one that says Happy Halloween 2008 version. Even though it's better than that glittery 2007 one. Anyway, now, yes, I'll show you this for real. Yes, I got 3 of the 4 Season 12 DVDs individually, Jake Martin. One of them is Railway Friends Like Yours.
Yeah.
And mine came with the booklet, because luckily I found this one from a High Speed Adventures copy from someone's, yes, this person's eBay store, but unfortunately I don't want to risk buying from that seller again, because I don't want to get into another argument with her.
Yeah, don't do that.
Even though I want to get the King of the Railway and Day of the Diesels with slipcovers on plain DVD. But yes, you'll get the movie pack, which I want to find the movie pack. 2 of the movie packs to be exact. But to also make this also fair, Jake Barn, I'm going to basically, even though I want to own the Heroic and Birthday collection, but even though I don't care they got rid of the bonus features, but I just want to own them for collector's purposes. But yeah, this High Speed Adventures, I'll just show the actual DVD, because mine's got a Toys R Us sticker on Thomas's mouth, which is sad and unfortunate. But I'll show the actual DVD, which, luckily, this doesn't have a sticker on Thomas's mouth, thank God. If I were to get that hard... Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, apparently this DVD was originally purchased from Toys R Us, even though you got it from eBay. And as for me, mine was originally purchased from Walmart, even though I got it from eBay as well. So
yeah, yeah. Or you just show the front cover of the slipcover of High Speed Adventures. Yeah, even though I like having the Toys R Us sticker as memory, because, like I said, there's no longer a Toys R Us. Well, there's technically is a Toys R Us in the Macy's store if you look hard in your state, but if you go to there is a possibility Toys R Us is back, but it's just not an actual. It's not an actual retailer store anymore. You can just only find it in malls, and that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have a Macy's in a mall in your state, basically. And of course, the last one, this and Team Up with Thomas, you're missing a Percy in the Bandstand. But yeah, the reason I would get that 3-disc pack of Railway Friends, Jake Martin, with Team Up with Thomas and Wobbly Wheels and Whistles, was to actually own Railway Friends on, well, DVD 4 times, because I also want to. There's also a magnetic frame version of Railway Friends. There's also one I think it's only for Railway Friends. There's also an Easter edition of Railway Friends, which I want to get. So that means I'll have this and Team Up with Thomas on DVD 4 times, and have High Speed Adventures on DVD 3 times, because obvious reasons the Adventure Pack, which I still have the Adventure Pack, don't worry, I didn't get rid of it. I still have it, but it's in my shelf right now. And only reasons I have Percy in the Bandstand on DVD twice is because there's no other variations of Percy in the Bandstand. It was only by itself or in the Adventure Pack, and that's it. So maybe I could get that Full Steam Ahead 3-disc pack that comes with this and Team Up with Thomas and Wobbly Wheels and Whistles to own Wobbly Wheels and Whistles on DVD twice. And here's one of the Barney Let's Go to This Place on DVD. I have one of them is Go to the Farm. I don't have Go to the Beach and Go to the Zoo yet, but I will find them in that 3-disc box set.
Yeah, and as for me, I'm getting it in the Let's Go Explore box set, just like I have the
Me too.
The Steam Team collection box set of Thomas. So
yeah, that's cool. Anyway, here's my copy of Thomas' Snowy Surprise. Luckily, I'm showing stuff different in a different way, but the reason I'm actually going to get that single disc copy that looks like yours, Jake Barn, but I'm actually going to find the one where it does have its Only Snow listed correctly. Yeah, I know you had to put tape on yours because it was mistitled Thomas' Snowy Surprise on the back.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of annoying. Like, I don't know what is Hey Entertainment's problem. So
/ Anchor Bay, yeah.
Both of these guys.
Because I thought it was only the version with the Thomas' Snowy Surprise DVD with the CD sampler that was the only one that had that error on the back. Whereas all DVD versions solo, they have it correctly listed as It's Only Snow. But I think when you found your copy, I think you did find it. You were looking through the pictures, and yes, it did have it listed as Thomas' Snowy Surprise on the back. When you looked through it on eBay, or maybe you found that at a store.
Yeah, I found it on eBay, so.
Okay, well, luckily I can look through it. I can just look through. I can find a copy that's single and put it. Just the obvious reasons, because I want to have it on, well, DVD 3 times, but VHS twice, because. Yeah, 2 times VHS, 3 times DVD. I'll have this release on media 5 times, Jake Martin, because, well, it's a Christmas release because it makes sense. Also with sing-along and stories, Jake Martin. I think this is going to be a very big project for me to do. Even though I want to have the original VHS box of sing-along and stories, but the 2002 version of that and the original will have the ink label tapes, but I will only get them on DVD. Well, the DVD 3 times, obviously. I would like to put the slipcover over another copy of Sing Along and Stories, the original 2006 release, but still have the actual Hop on Board Songs and Stories release. By the way, yeah, here's my Engines and Escapades, where the reason I'm showing, I put this Valentine's Day paper over this extra 20th Century Fox copy with no slipcover Jake Martin, because it makes sense, because even though I wanted to have both copies of Engines and Escapades with a slipcover, I decided to do this because, this way I could have Engines and Escapades on DVD twice, because this Valentine's Day packaging, but this is still the original Fox, just original 20th Century Fox print. And these are the Valentine's Day cards inside this. And the similar thing with Mud Glorious Mud with the Easter one, I said because actually I could get Thomas the Treasure on DVD 4 times Jake Martin, because there's a Easter version of Thomas and the Treasure that does exist. It does exist. But I would have to do this because if I want to get the slipcover sounds version of Thomas the Treasure, but have both versions with the slipcover, and the other 2 copies will be one's in a double feature with Thomas Percy and the Dragon, and another is in that 6 DVD pack with the 5 ones that have collector's edition, the best ofs, and 10 Years of Thomas. Which makes a lot of sense. I'll just show the Disney films any order. I know, Mufasa the Lion King. I know you haven't seen this, Jake Martin.
I don't think I did. So
it's out on DVD. I guarantee you'll like it. Yeah, you have to get it on plain DVD. Getting a plain DVD in 2025. And the similar thing with Sonic the Hedgehog movie 3. Yeah, Sonic movie 3. And here's my Scamps Adventure Blu-ray. I already addressed. Yes, I actually want to get the 2006 DVD of Scamps Adventure, but luckily I know what I'm doing not to go near that annoying trailer.
Stay away from LE. Stay away.
Yeah, push the main menu button as soon as the announcer, if the pointer's pointing on main menu, I immediately push it. Because luckily I have a Blu-ray player remote to do that. Well, it's a similar thing if you don't have a game console, so I don't need to address this here, but anyway.
No game console, so.
Anyway. Now let me show Spills and Chills and make someone happy. This is the Spills and Chills, and I got back in that you-know-what year. I don't want to say it again. But surprisingly, I got the Make Someone Happy with Percy's Chocolate Crunch in 2014. But a reason I would like to get that Totally Thomas Volume 1 box set, well, actually I would like it. There is a way I could get Percy's Chocolate Crunch on DVD 3 times Jake Martin, just so I can have like the CD one in my main collection, and I can have the single copies in Totally Thomas Volume 1, different variations of the Anchor Bay box set of Totally Thomas Volume 1. And not even have to bother getting Spills and Chills in the double feature with New Friends for Thomas. And I don't have to worry about looking at 2 Errard Spencers on New Friends for Thomas on DVD. And, like I said, yes, avoid the boxcar design re-release of Make Someone Happy called Really Useful Engines.
Yes, stay away.
I'm staying away from it. Luckily, I know what I actually am going to do to have this and Spills and Chills and Percy's Chocolate Crunch on DVD 3 times. And don't get the re-releases. I know what I'm doing. I see their box sets pop up on eBay a lot, but sometimes you might have to find them in person. They're Totally Thomas Volume box sets. Like I say, if I find the Spills and Chills from the Totally Thomas Volume 1 2004 version, Jake Martin, I could lend you that Spills and Chills, and I could put this Spills and Chills and Make Someone Happy into that box set. But leave the Percy's Chocolate Crunch in there. And yes, I don't care if my Percy's Chocolate Crunch, if some booklets have the coupon, some of them don't. It's the same booklet, no matter if it doesn't have a coupon or not. As for Best of Gordon, yep, mine has 2 booklets inside for some reason, Jake Martin, because I want to actually put the extra booklet into the 6-disc pack that comes with, well, this, Toss the Treasure, and the other 3 best ofs in 10 Years of Thomas. but I will not get the border where it's yellow and it's a reprint from 2004. But actually, there's another reason I can get Cranky Bugs, also on DVD 3x, Jake Martin, also for the VHS copies, for obvious reasons. But I want to make sure all the Cranky Bugs DVD copies, Ghislaine is only printed once on the spine. Even though I can leave the single copy where Ghislaine is printed twice in the main collection, but leave the ones where Ghislaine is only printed once in the box sets. That can also help me get Toss's Friends Help Out on DVD 3x and James and the Red Balloon. Luckily, this one for Toss's Friends Help Out, that I'm explaining it because this is in the box set with Friends Help Out and James the Red Balloon. I will not get the boxcar redesign of James the Red Balloon. Don't get that. Oh, and I'm not getting the boxcar design of Toss's Friends Help Out, simply Tile Friends Help Out. Yeah, luckily I know what I'm doing for those too. Let's see. That's okay. I got 5 minutes left, Jake Barnes, so I'll just show off this stack. Well, I'll just explain some stuff without pulling them down. I brought some Bob the Builder releases because actually, if I want to get A Christmas to Remember and also Bob's White Christmas on DVD 3x, as well as get them on VHS twice, is to get this blockbuster double feature of the two Bob the Builder Christmas releases from the original Bob the Builder series, not Project Build It series. I don't think the Project Build It series of Bob the Builder had Christmas releases.
Nope.
Probably, yeah, it's the original series only. But if I were to get It's Great to Be an Engine on... Well, actually, I know how to do It's Great to Be an Engine on DVD 3x, Jake Martin, as well as the VHS version. There's, one version solo. There's also a version in that 3-disc pack with Steamies vs. Diesels and Solar Celebration. And there's also the Easter version, which, I didn't bring it with me, but I have the Easter version of It's Great to Be an Engine. Luckily, all of them, I'll make sure that there's no Fox logo on It's Great to Be an Engine disc. So yeah, I'll just avoid getting it in the double feature with Bob's Favorite Adventures, even though I want to get... There's a way I can probably get, there's a way I'm going to get Bob's Big Plan on DVD 3x because Bob's Big Plan is in one of those box sets.
Yeah, it's in the fun pack with Bob's Favorite Adventures and Dig Lift Hall.
Which luckily I'm going to get another copy of Dig Lift Hall. And also for these I don't think like I said, they never released any Dragon Tales DVD box sets in America, but they did these VHS ones. But I would like to get the VHS box set of the very first 3 Dragon Tales VHS tapes. I could look for that to display on the shelf, yeah. To make it better than just displaying them individually like that. And I think also for... Yeah, like I said, for Team Up with Thomas, I could have that in Railway Friends on DVD 4x because, there's that magnetic Valentine's Day frame of Railway Friends. There is a Valentine's Day slipcover of Team Up with Thomas, but I'm going to use the original 2009 release. Kind of like I said with Thomas's Halloween Adventures earlier. And another thing I'm going to have Holiday Express on DVD 4x, Jake Barnes, is because another reason I could make the Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure, the shortened version, have more than the one where it's out of sync at the end. I could get the thicker case copy of Holiday Express by itself, actually. And of course have it in Holiday Favorites and the Holiday Collection. But to obviously make it sense, I'm going to take out Toy Workshop out of Holiday Collection, because it makes no sense. Toy Workshop is not a Christmas release. It makes sense if I just take it out of Holiday Collection, and I don't even have to get that 3-disc pack that comes with Toy Workshop, Snowy Surprise, and Races, Rescues, and Runaways, because obvious reasons, the only one that's Christmas is Snowy Surprise.
But not Thomas and the Toy Workshop and Races, Rescues, and Runaways.
Yeah, but only 2 episodes take place in winter on the Toy Workshop DVD, which are Toss the Statue and Toy Workshop episode itself. But the others are not winter snowy at all. Well, anyway. And if I were to get another copy of Ultimate Christmas alone, Jake Barton, what's the surprise? Another slipcover version. Or I could get the wooden train pack like yours. I guess I could. Yeah, the one that comes with that caboose that can be found in that original Toss's Winter Wonderland 3-pack from One Wooden Railway, which I like to find. Well, yeah, I think right here, since I've got a minute left, Jake Barton, I think I will, like I always do. I'll tell you first, then I'll do the impression. Next week on Friday, I'm going to do my Thomas Home Media Collection stream with season 6 episodes. Hopefully, you'll remember that. I'll remind you every time so you don't forget. The season 6 one is next week on May the 16th. And hopefully you're available that day to join, and other people too. At 7:30 on Friday, May 16th. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'll try now I'll go do impression from Jake Martin. It's already 10:15. Now I'll do the impression. All right, now I will do it like this. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know this one. It goes like this. Oh, yeah, just keeping the time. Yeah, this impression. It was like this. What? One day, Thomas was taking Sir Topham Hatt and his family on a trip to Ulfstead Castle when they came across a very bumpy section of track. Whoa! Oh! Thomas, stop! Cinders and ashes! Oh dear. This bumpy track must be repaired as soon as possible. Carry on, Thomas, but slowly now. Ha ha.
I know what it is. Wayward Winston.
Yep, from season 17 of Toss to Friends, which is on the Railway Mischief DVD. Okay, well now I'm going to let you go, Jake Barton. Thanks for being on this stream tonight with season 5 episodic releases for Thomas Home Media Collection stream. And hopefully keep your eyes open for the next one on Friday, May 16th at 7:30, also that time, where I will show off season 6 episodic releases of Thomas.
Indeed.
Yep. I'll hopefully keep hopefully you'll remember that for next Friday. I'll keep reminding you as well, so you do not forget. So yep, I'll let you go, Jake Barton.
Yeah,
keep your eyes open.
I better put these away since. Yeah, I'll put these away, and I'll see you in the next stream.
Yep, see you next Friday on the stream, Jake Barton, at 7:30.
Farewell.
Farewell. Well, anyways, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream showing off Thomas Home Media Collection releases with season 5 episodes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and stick around for the next stream on Friday, May 16th at 7:30 p.m., which will be showing off season 6 ones. So yep, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that next week, Friday, 7:30 p.m., Thomas Home Media Collection stream with season 6 ones, episode releases with friends. So yep, that's it, everyone. Bye for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and hopefully you guys have a really useful day. Keep having a really useful time, everyone. Bye.